for joining me. I'm gonna do a couple circuits from BOOTYMAKER. We're actually gonna be doing all of my mat work today, so you'll need your yoga mat, and depending on your fitness level, you should get some bands out and some ankle weights especially, because there will be parts that won't be quite as challenging, because this is a little bit more beginner. And I'm going to really perfect your form before introducing anybody to the bands and the ankle weights, but if you are a seasoned professional, go ahead and use them today. So again, like I said, we're gonna start on our mats. We're gonna go into a side plank position, except for it's modified. We're gonna go on our knee and on that wrist. If you have wrist issues, go ahead and go down on that elbow, okay? I want that leg completely aligned with your hip, and I want you to pigeon your toe down and lead with your heel. So we're gonna do about 10 to 15 reps. If you have your ankle weight on, I suggest doing about 10 reps. If you don't, do about 15. We're gonna exhale on the way up. Again, pigeon your toe down. If there was a wall right here, or a ceiling, I guess you could say, your heel would hit that ceiling first rather than your toe. Okay, we're gonna do about 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna hold it. I want you to point the toe. We're gonna draw tiny little circles. Okay, we're gonna go clockwise. We're gonna do 8 reps, and then we're going to reverse that motion in 3, 2, 1, reverse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to keep that foot aligned with that hip. Now we're gonna stretch it. You're gonna dip that foot, and we're gonna crunch it. So I want that elbow and knee to hopefully touch. If not, maybe next time you do this, your range of motion and flexibility will be better. Let's cross those fingers, right? We're gonna do about 10 reps, so we have about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So that concludes our modified side plank position for BOOTYMAKER. Again, there's many other things that we can do. Today we're kind of beginning. And you probably felt a lot in that isolated leg, and that is totally normal. So if you felt that, you should have. So now we're gonna go all the way down. This is my favorite, because all of these things we can do from home, but this we can actually do watching TV or playing with the kids, etc., right? So again, we're gonna do that exact same thing. We're gonna perfect our form now. So if you struggled with that, we're gonna start here. And eventually that side plank position should be a little bit easier as we go along and do this, after maybe like your 4th or 5th time. Okay, so what we're gonna do is perfect that form. Again, the same thing like I started with. Pigeon that toe, lead with your heel. These are called singles. We're gonna do about 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come up halfway. Don't lose your form on the way up, and then drop it halfway down. So up, up, down, down. Pause, up, pause, down. We're gonna do about 5 more. Keep your form. Don't let that leg start to drift, so we have to keep it here, facing forward at all times. 3 more. 3, 2, and we're gonna hold it and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So just like if you've ever watched any of my BOOTYMAKER circuits or come to class, you'll know that we do a circuit, whether it be a whole song or a circuit of a few different moves, and then we rest. So this is kind of your time to let it heal up. All right, so the next circuit that we're going to do we're gonna have those feet together. You're gonna imagine a ball right in front of your hips. Okay, we wanna get that knee up and over the ball. So I'm gonna show you in kind of slower motion. And I'm going to show you, this is where we wanna stretch, and we wanna keep that foot off the ground while that knee hits the ground for a second, and then exhale, bring it back to that position. We're gonna do about 7, 6, inhale, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then a quick foot over the other. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So again, let it rest. This is kind of stretching it out a little bit. The next one, we're gonna do our upside down V's. They're just like they sound. It's a capital V turned upside down. We're gonna place that foot in front of our mat, point the toe, exhale on the way up to the tip of that V, back, and then back up. Okay, so this is a reverse, bring it up. So now we're bringing that leg up with our muscle, of course, from different angles. So this is very important, and this is what I always teach, especially for the feminine body, to not go quite as heavy for certain muscle groups, and one of those is that medius and hip. So whether you have ankle weights on or not, will depend on how many times you've done this, okay? You're gonna exhale on the way up. 3, 2, and hold it. And we're gonna draw circles in 6. We're gonna reverse them in 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great. So this next motion that we're going to do is kind of robotic, okay? So very stiff, precise lines, okay? Just a little bit of geometrics in here. So we're going to bring that leg into a 90-degree angle. You're gonna extend the leg, 90, back to start. 90, extend, 90, back to start. So that leg should look like it's in a 90-degree angle. Keep that knee still, 90, back to start. We're gonna do about 4 or 5 more. And on that last one, we're gonna hold it out there, okay? So what I want you to really think about is that form, go nice and slow and have that stopping point for that foot. We wanna be able to see the foot every single time. It should not be in the glute. I always talk about people having their foot in their butt. It sounds gross, but we wanna keep that foot away, okay? So bring it out. We're gonna do about 2 more. This one's pretty challenging here. So if you have your ankle weight on, Lord be with you. Last one, hold it here and push it back. Squeeze that glute. I want you to bring that leg forward, flex that foot so you get a nice stretch, and then squeeze it back. Good, 6 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so we're going to come up. Normally I would do the other leg. We're actually gonna stay on this same leg, okay? And we're going to get down on our hands and knees. We're gonna bring our knee into our chest, and we're going to hit an imaginary ceiling with our heel. So bring it in and keep that form. So that leg is a 90-degree angle the whole time. We're not stretching it up. You can do that. There are many variations of this, but today we're just going to keep the form in that 90 degrees. Flex the foot and smash that ceiling with your heel. Good, on the count of 1, we're gonna hold it and then we're gonna pulse it, and then we're gonna keep it there. So in 3, 2, and hold it and pulse it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to imagine that there is a ball right here, okay? You're gonna try to keep your knee hip height and draw your knee over that ball and then bring it back to your position. Bring it over and around. So that knee never really dips much lower than your hip, and you keep the form of your leg. See how it's 90 degrees the entire time? Good, we're gonna do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whoo! Good. That one is pretty challenging, so just remember to always keep that form. and you should be able to feel it in that muscle really starting to max out. If you don't, if all you're thinking about is how painful it is, it's pretty normal, but try doing it again 2 or 3 days from now and you'll definitely feel it. All right, so last but not least, we're gonna end with our rainbows. One of my favorites. So we're gonna come down on one elbow. The leg that you'll be working, you're gonna come down with the opposite elbow, other hand out for stability and balance. You're gonna bring that leg up as high as you can, point the toe, exhale, bring it around as if you have a pencil on the tip of that toe. You're gonna draw a rainbow as big as you can. Good, let's do about 5 more. This is one that you could use that ankle weight and do a couple less reps, or if you don't have it on, I recommend doing about 10 to 15 reps. Good, 3, 2, last one, and 1. So that concludes our Booty Maker mat work. I recommend obviously re-watching this and then doing your other side so that we're not lopsided. All right, thank you, and I will see you next time, hopefully.